Hi, I'm Jonathan Kityo, your host in starting up a small scale industry and make it a bigger industry with time to come. So today we are going to talk about simple steps of one can start a small scale industry in your own backyard and make it a bigger company with time to come. So we are going to begin with number one. Number one, before you can start any business, think of creating a name, a business name first. Creating a business name is number one. So when you create this name, like for myself, I'm called Duke's Cosmetics. You can call me Duke's Cosmetics or Vaslux International. So what name are you thinking of? Create a name that will stand out from the crowd, a name that will be a symbol of representation, a name that will represent your company or business. So once you've created this name, which is number one, have this name registered. Have this name registered. So once you do register this name, this business name, you will acquire a certificate similar to this. This certificate is what we call a certificate of incorporation. When we register a business name, we acquire a certificate similar to this. In your region, I don't know how their certificates look like, but you will acquire a certificate called a certificate of incorporation. That is number two. After registering that business name, you acquire this certificate. So which means now you are good to go. You are ready to start production. Because now we are dealing with simple steps of how one can start a manufacturing business in your own backyard. Okay? So number one, I said create a business name. Number two, register that business name and acquire that certificate of incorporation. So number three, you will have to visit more offices again in a due course as you are doing production and get a trading license. Once you get this trading license, then you have the right to do production. But most licenses will get them in a due process, because I know most of these licenses are levied in accordance to the goods you have at hand, or the stock you have at hand. But before you can get this trading license, it is best to register first the business name, then get a certificate of incorporation. In that due course, you can go on with your production. This trading license will come after you've done some goods and you have some stock at hand. Because a trading license, most of these trading licenses are levied in accordance to what stock you have at hand or goods you have at hand. Okay? Number one, remember, number one is create a business name. Number two, register that business name, and in the due course, you will get what is called a certificate of incorporation. In this process, now you are good to go with production. Okay? You are good to go with production. So once you begin production, then after you have some bit of stock, then you can look for licensing officers to come and levy the goods you have at stock and give you a trading license. So let's take a short break and get back in our next video. I'm yours at hand, Jonathan Kityo.